Hello dear participants. In this video, we will learn about how to combine data, how to break data, some text functions, Vlookup command and some if commands. So I'm moving to my Excel workbook now. Here I have some participants data from one of the webinars. As we can see in the column B, we have dates as well as we have the time. I want separate two columns, one for date and one for time. So here I will break the data. How I'm going to break the data? Through data text to column. Before that, I will create two columns, one for date and one for time. I will select the range I want to break. I go to my data, go to text to columns, click on it. A dialog box appear. I will choose delimited. Next. Now I have to tell how I want to break the data. There need to be something in common. I can see date and time have been bifurcated by space. So I'm choosing the space. Next. Now I will choose where I want to put my data. So I will select from C2 to 67. As you can see, there is a line here. So my data is divided on the basis of space. I click on finish. As you can see, my data has been divided. It is a journal format. I go to my home tab. It is a journal format. Date is coming in the date format. And I can change the time format. I can choose time. So 18/7/2020, 18/7/2020, and the time is 21 hours 37 minutes 9 seconds. Similarly, for second entry, date is 18/7/2020 and the time is 21 hours 59 minutes 31 seconds. So this way I have break down my data. I can break down my data on any basis. Let's take another example. This is my data I have from my World Bank indicators. I'm clearing all this. I want to break this. So I choose my complete range. I want to break. I go to data, text to columns, delimited width, next. Now I'm breaking my data on the basis of space, on the basis of comma. You can see I can choose any way I like to divide my data. Next, where I want to place my data, I choose from E1 to J24. Finish. As you can see, my data has been divided. This way, I can break my data the way I want to break it. Now I'm moving towards the combine data command. How can I combine the data? The command we use for that is concatenate. Concatenate. Let's see.
Suppose I want the name and surname to appear in a single cell. Currently, name is appearing in column A and surname is appearing in column B. I want them in a single cell. Full name equals to concatenate. Select name comma, select surname, bracket closed, enter. As you can see, there is no space between the name and surname as we haven't added the space. Now, if I want a space between a name and surname, full name is equals to concatenate, bracket open, name, comma, double quotes, space, comma, surname, bracket closed. Now you can see there is a space in my name and surname in all my data. So this is my combination of data. Now I also want roll numbers to appear along with the name, surname, full name with roll numbers. Equals to concatenate, bracket open, name, comma, double comma, space, comma, surname, comma. Suppose I want the roll numbers with a dash. I will put dash in double commas, comma, roll number, bracket closed. So the name is coming with the surname is coming with the roll number. I will drag it down, or I can simply stretch it out. So this is my combining of data commands. Now I am moving towards the text commands. First command I am telling you is trim. You can see there are some reference numbers here and the data is not aligned. Some are in the right, some in the left, some in the mid. And to make it a proper line, I use the trim command equals to trim, bracket open, select the cell, bracket closed, enter. So we have the trim command here. You can see my whole data has been arranged. If I want my data to be in the lower case, I use the lower command equals to lower, bracket open. I select the cell, bracket close, and I press enter. Now you can see everything is in the lower case. As you can see, I have chose column A, so they are not properly aligned. If I choose column B, what will happen? Equals to lower, bracket open, bracket close. I'm dragging it down. Now they are properly aligned. So this is my lower command when I want whole data to be in the lower case. If I want the data to be in the upper case, equals to upper command I apply. Select the data. Now my data is in the upper case. If I want to know the length, I use the len command equals to len, bracket open. I will select my data, bracket close, 15. Let me count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So here I am getting the 15. As it is a reference number common for all, so every figure is of 15 numbers. If I want only the first letter to be in the capital and rest to be in the lower, I use the proper command equals to proper, bracket open. I selected bracket close. You can see the first letter is in capital and the rest are in the lower case. If I want to know my left letter, I will use the left command equals to left, bracket open, bracket close. As I haven't specified which number, so it is taking by default the very first alphabet. If I choose equals to left, bracket open, I choose, and I specify till 3, bracket close. Now it is giving the first 3 left numbers, that is BBW. Similarly for right, I apply the right command, equals to right, bracket open, I choose my cell. If I'm not putting any numbers, it will by default take the last right, which is 3 in this case. If I choose how many? 2. For example, it is giving me G3, the last 2 digit. If I want to know the mid numbers, I apply the mid command, equals to mid, bracket open. If I want to know the mid numbers from T onwards, here T is the 4th alphabet, so I will put 4 here until 5 numbers I want, considering T to be the very first number. So I will get T47JO. Let's apply for the another number, mid, bracket open. Again, I want it from the 4th alphabet, which is N. I will put the 4. I want it till 5 more numbers, considering N to be the very first number. So I will get NJI8W. Suppose I want to replace, how can I go by? Equals to replace, bracket open. I will choose my cell, comma, start number is 5, end number is 6. I want to replace it with 89. Has been replaced by 89. Similarly, we have substitute command. Now suppose my series has been changed. I want to replace the B with A. How can I go by? I use the substitute command, equals to substitute, bracket started. I select my cell, comma. In double commas, I will put what I want to substitute. I want to substitute B, comma, with what? I want to substitute it with A, and I will close the bracket. I will press enter. Now you can see all the B's have been replaced with A's. So these are some of my text commands. Now I am moving towards the Vlookup command. We can use Vlookup command to vertically look up anything. Before starting with the Vlookup command, we should keep in mind there should be something which is unique to the data so that it is not repeated. Suppose I have a data of students with their roll numbers and the percentage of marks they have obtained. I want to know the marks of Riya and Akshar. Names can be repetitive. There can be 2 Riya in the same class, but there cannot be 2 roll numbers with same digits in the same class. So I'm applying my Vlookup command, equals to Vlookup, bracket open, something I want in common, which is the roll number here, comma. I select my table. The unique value should be in the left and the data I want to search must be in the right. So here are my roll numbers in the left B column and the percentage is at the right in the C column. I will select the row, comma, as my data is in the second cell, considering the unique number as my first cell. B column will be my first and the data I want will be in the second column. So I will put the 2 here. I want the true data and exact data. So I will put 0 here. I will close the bracket. I get the figure that Ria has scored 94%. Similarly, I can repeat for Akshat equals to Vlookup, bracket open. I will choose the unique value, which is the roll number in my case, comma. I will select the table, comma, as the data I want to have is in the second column. I will write 2, comma. I want the exact value. I put 0, bracket close. Enter. I can see Akshat has scored 70%. So this is my VLOOKUP command. Now I am moving towards the if commands. If this, then give me this value. If this, give me this value. Suppose I want to check whether my exports are higher than my imports or not. This is the data I have taken from the World Bank database equals to if, bracket open, exports greater than imports. If yes, I want it is written to be as yes. If no, I want it is to be written as no. Bracket close, enter. I can drag it out for my entire results. So if it is higher, I can see. I can use any if command, whether it is for greater than sign, it is for less than sign, it is for equals to sign, it is for greater than equal to sign, it is for less than equal to sign, it is for not equal to sign. Thank you from my side.